Turkish dramas have taken the world by storm, and 2025 has given us some of the most powerful stories of love, revenge, and family struggles. From heartbreaking romances to gripping thrillers, today we're counting down the top 10 blockbuster Turkish drama series of 2025 that you can't afford to miss. So sit back, grab your tea, and let's dive straight into the list, starting with number 10. Number 10. İnci Taneleri, Pearl Grains. This drama revolves around Azim, a literature teacher who lived a happy life with his wife and 2 children. Respected by his students, he seemed to have everything. But one night changes his life forever when he is sent to prison for murdering his wife, a crime he did not commit. The truth is much more complicated, and Azim hides a secret he cannot tell anyone. After many years in prison, his only goal is to reunite with his children and sit at the dinner table with them again. But this will not be easy. During his time behind bars, the children were taken into state protection and later adopted by different families. On his first night of freedom, he stays at a shabby hotel he would never normally choose. There he meets Dilber, a regular at the hotel, and their encounter leads to an unexpected journey. Number 9. Ezref Rüya. As a child, Ezref fell in love with a girl he called Rüya, and he spent years searching for her. Over time, he rose to power and became a feared mafia leader. Years later, an aspiring musician named Nisan performs at a wedding held in Ezref's luxury hotel. Soon after, she finds herself in danger. Ezref quickly falls for Nisan, unaware that she is the long-lost Rüya he has been chasing for most of his life. Their lives intertwine in a whirlwind of love, betrayal, and power struggles. Torn between his criminal empire and his emotions, Ezref is forced into a cruel reckoning with both his heart and his empire. To discover whether love or power wins, watch Ezref Rüya. Number 8. Hudutsuz Sevda, Boundless Love. This drama tells the story of Halil İbrahim Karasu, who had to flee his village as a child when his father was murdered by crime boss Rizvan Leto. 20 years later, Halil returns to marry his childhood sweetheart Yasmin. But tragedy strikes again when Rizvan's son kills Yasmin. Halil's life is thrown into a new direction. Now his only mission is revenge. He becomes a one-man army determined to destroy Rizvan and his empire. Along the way, he finds unexpected allies, including Rizvan's daughter Zeynep, as he digs deep into the criminal underworld. Number 7. Kral Kaybederse, If the King Loses. The story of this drama revolves around Kenan Baran, a wealthy and successful businessman who is trapped in an unhappy marriage. His personal life is filled with turmoil, forcing him to confront his self-worth and dignity. Everything changes when he meets Fardi, a young woman from a poor background. Their connection sets off a dangerous spiral. As their bond grows, themes of control, freedom, and power take center stage, shifting everything in their lives. To see how a king can lose more than just his crown, watch If the King Loses. Number 6. Borcu, Life Debt. This series follows Mehmet, a successful lawyer who struggles to reconnect with his estranged daughter Dua after his mother's death. But as he tries to rebuild their bond, hidden family secrets begin to surface, putting them all in danger. The fragile balance of the family is broken when Salal's long-buried affairs come to light, causing turmoil. Meanwhile, Mehmet's wife Hasner desperately tries to keep the family together, unaware of the storm that is about to break around them. To find out how loyalty, love, and betrayal clash, watch Life Debt. Number 5. Bahar. Bahar once graduated from medical school but gave up her career to become a housewife. She married renowned surgeon Timur Yabalu and devoted her life to her family. Everything seemed perfect until Bahar's sudden illness turned their world upside down. Her doctor Evren insists that the only way to save her life is through a liver transplant. The only match in the family is Timur himself. As the family faces this dilemma, nothing will ever be the same again. To witness a story of sacrifice and resilience, watch Bahar. Number 4. Kızıl Goncalar, Red Roses. The story of Meryem begins with tragedy, forced into marriage at just 14 years old within a strict sect. Years later, she fights desperately to prevent her daughter Zeynep from facing the same fate, being married to the sect leader's grandson. With the help of her sister-in-law, a former sect member, Meryem plans their escape. She hides her intentions from her abusive husband and finds work as a caregiver for Levent, a secular psychiatrist. Despite their clashing beliefs, Meryem and Levent are emotionally drawn together. But when the truth about Zeynep is revealed, their lives spiral into even deeper chaos. To follow Meryem's brave fight for freedom, watch Red Roses. Number 3. Kızılcık Şerbeti, Cranberry Sorbet. This drama is about Miss Oli Duer, who falls in love with a charming man from a deeply religious family. But her relationship puts her directly at odds with his domineering mother. Together, they attempt to overcome their differences and search for harmony in a world divided by values. At university, Miss Oli Duer undergoes a dramatic transformation. Falling in love brings her both hope and struggle. But when an unplanned pregnancy shakes her life, it threatens to shatter the foundations of two very different families. Number 2. Sahipsizler, The Abandoned Ones. This moving drama revolves around 6 siblings, Aziz, Semel, Zelihar, Fidan, Sumit, and Balim, who suddenly lose their parents. Forced to survive on their own, they must stay united through immense struggles. Their story is rooted in the forbidden love of their parents, Bahar and Ifat. Bahar, once kidnapped by a wealthy and obsessive man named Yavuz, escaped with her true love Rafat, a teacher. They lived in isolation, raising 6 children. But when Yavuz's revenge finally caught up with them, tragedy struck. The siblings flee, seeking refuge with their father's trusted friend, Uncle Aslan. The drama highlights resilience as the elder siblings are forced to grow up quickly to protect their younger brothers and sisters in a dangerous world. To see how abandoned souls fight for survival, watch The Abandoned Ones. Number 1. Uzak Şehir, Distant City. The story of Uzak Şehir follows Alir Albora, who arrives in Mardin with her late husband's coffin and their 5-year-old son, fulfilling his final wish. But instead of closure, her arrival marks the beginning of a fierce struggle. The Albora family, led by Cihan Albora, refuses to let Arlia leave with her child. She finds herself trapped in a world of betrayal, dark family secrets, and cruel traditions. With no way out, Alir must fight to protect her son and her future against overwhelming odds. To see how love and resilience rise against oppression, watch Distant City. Which one are you most excited to watch? Drop your favorite in the comments below.